The top 8 basketball teams in the province battled it out this weekend at the OCAA Championships here at Seneca College. By Saturday night, only 2 remained. Mohawk looking for back-to-back championship wins, while Sheridan was looking for its first trophy since 2008. All the blood, sweat, and tears poured out over the last 5 months were all for this, a chance at the big game. Mohawk taking on Sheridan in the OCAA finals this year. In the first quarter, Sheridan misses the 3. Bruins center Paul Williams is there for the board, gets it to go plus the foul. Second quarter, Jermaine Barr with the air ball, Zenis Brereton with the putback for 2. Mohawk leads by 6 at the half. And it was all Bruins from there. Game MVP Trevor Williams ties the game here with a 3, then drives through the lane and lays it up off window for 2. He had a game-high 35 points and 7 assists. The Sheridan Bruins take home their second OCAA championship in 5 years. Trevor Williams is named Game MVP, and Bruins win 88-70 over the Mohawk Mountaineers. Game MVP Trevor Williams was crying tears of joy after a very emotional win for his team.
Words can't explain. I'm just so happy right now, I'm so happy.
Team's first goal since 2008. How tough was it against this Mohawk team?
Well, we played them twice this year, and they played well every time, but we knew that we just got to play together. We're a family in this program, from our coaches and all our fans here, and so it was just a whole team thing. So I'm just happy we won today.
Sheridan Bruins head coach Jim Flack showed his humble side, giving much of the credit to his players and little to himself.
Very tough. They're mature, they're brilliant players, they're huge, and they're extremely well coached. They had a great game plan. I'll tell you straight up, my game plan sucked. That's why they got on a big lead. It wasn't my players' fault. It's what I had planned to do. And it just goes to show you, sometimes you just got to trust your players and let them do what they do.
OCAA tournament hosts and the #1 seed Seneca Sting had big expectations heading into this weekend's tournament, but failed to live up to the hype. After losing to Mohawk in the semifinals, Seneca dropped the bronze medal game 77-61 to the Algonquin Thunder. In other sports news, the Chicago Blackhawks extended their NHL record point streak to 22 games and stayed out of the loss column, beating the Detroit Red Wings 2-1 in a shootout yesterday. All-star Patrick Kane scored on the man advantage with 2 minutes left in the third to tie the game. Chicago now boasts an impressive record with 19 wins and no losses. Leafs at home tonight, playing host to the New Jersey Devils. Toronto made a trade earlier today, shipping grinder Mike Brown to the Edmonton Oilers in exchange for a 4th-round draft pick. Brown will add some much-needed veteran toughness to a young Oilers squad in desperate need of some. The Leafs are playing their first game since Thursday's thrilling 5-4 overtime win over the New York Islanders. Nazem Kadri had a hat-trick in the win, the first of many to come for the young sniper. Tonight's puck drop at the ACC is at 7 p.m. The Jays, more than any team this season, have a lot to prove. After a number of big offseason trade acquisitions, this team has the biggest expectations they've had in over 20 years. And so far this Grapefruit League season, results have, left something to be desired. But like Allen Iverson, the NBA star, once said, "Man, we're just talking about practice here." Jays taking on the Phillies in Grapefruit League season play. Ricky Romero making his first start of the spring. Looking shaky here early on with a wild pitch. Phillies come home to score on the play. Jays answer back with offseason acquisition Emilio Bonifacio stealing his second base of the game. He comes home to score on the play with a wild throw to third. Joey Bats, Jose Bautista at the dish, crushes one to deep right field. We'll be seeing plenty of that this season. One of the lone bright spots on the day for the Jays. But Phillies' Ryan Howard answers right back with a 3-run bomb of his own. See ya! Phillies go on to win 13-5 over the Blue Jays. The Raptors look to keep their slim playoff chances alive tonight on the road visiting the Golden State Warriors. They'll have to do it again without Rudy Gay, out for a second straight game with back spasms. Toronto is sitting 7.5 games back of the 8th and final playoff spot in the Eastern Conference. Tonight's tip-off is at 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific time. That's it for sports news. I'm Jake Berman, Seneca News.